this conflict between Ukraine and Russia, this is not happening in a vacuum. We were already dealing with multiple wars, conflicts, climate crises, economic effects of COVID, in certain places just cold, and then compounding costs because costs of grain and oil were already going up. So it came at the worst time. Today, about 30% of wheat comes from these two countries. 20% of maize, corn, comes from these two countries. And about 80% of sunflower oil comes from these two countries. So the impact of this crisis is worldwide. If you look at Yemen, if you look at Lebanon, if you look at Syria, if you look at South Sudan, if you look at Ethiopia, and I can keep going, these countries are already in trouble because of conflicts.
In terms of prices, you'll see people throw around numbers like $200 per barrel, but we're in unknown territory here. We have not seen a disruption of this scale potentially since the oil shocks of the 1970s, and in some ways this is even bigger. It's not just about oil; it's about gas and coal as well. So across the whole energy complex.
Well, at this point, it's a combination, but the thing I'm most concerned with is that we are no longer energy independent, and Biden's executive orders at the beginning of his term are a major contributor to the higher gas prices we're experiencing at this time. I support the ban on importation that Congress is currently considering. I've not seen the full details of it, but it does not need to lead to higher gas prices if we were to continue to produce in the U.S. as we can do.